Okay, you think Joel Embiid can last? Do you think the mental health of the Nets can last with Kyrie? That's the question.
You guys are just taking this for granted, and you're acting like they have what it takes to outlast one of these big teams in a 7-game series.
You can have Kyrie to just be a free radical. Just go score points, hit 37 points, 1 point under Durant last night.
I totally agree. Mahomes is going to be the new GOAT. It's a question of when, though.
All right, let's move on to the final game of the schedule. Philadelphia Eagles at Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys are -3.5. The total is 51.5. This is a know your team for Jay and Jeremy. So
Is that it? -3.5? Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say. Is that it?
Yes.
They're sleeping on us.
That's just the tip.
Yeah. 3.5?
Yep.
3.5 is just a tip. Just a tip.
So
We're going all in, baby. We're going all in.
So you're both locking in -3.5 Cowboys.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
I can foreshadow,
Absolutely.
but I kind of want to make it a surprise. Flesh, you've doubted us. You've doubted me specifically.
I'm not
Doubted
doubting
my-
you. I'm not.
you
You know
doubted
why?
my-
You know why I don't like Dallas.
You've doubted my Cowboys
You have a clown for a head coach.
week after week. You've doubted my Cowboys. One thing I will say, we did agree, I think, it was either this season or last season, we don't bet on the Philadelphia Eagles Cowboys games.
Yeah, they're too wild.
But that being said, the first game, the first meeting, I would like to bet. And I think the Cowboys are going to cover that spread.
Yeah.
Second meeting, all bets off. Nope, don't touch it.
Jeremy,
Now-
have you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now, can I just say this? That I like the Eagles +3.5. Now,
Yeah,
wait,
because
hold
you're
on.
fucking-
No, hold on.
Ooh.
Hold on. But it's only because I like the Cowboys to win by 3. That I like the hook. If I have to bet the spread like that, but personally, I would want to take it down a point and take the Cowboys -2.5.
Plus, we're winning.
I think Cowboys win by 3.
No.
By
I'm
13.
looking at the alternate spread. I'm looking at the Cowboys -6.5 is +140. I'm looking at alternate spreads because I'm that confident.
13.
I don't like Mike McCarthy. I don't like him. I think he's a bad coach. Win by
13.
13.
Hey, minus 12.5 +280.
13.
Dallas -12.5 +280.
13.
No.
I'm feeling that.
I'm not going to.
Should we
You
ride
guys
together?
wanna
Jeremy?
change- then you guys tell me your official fucking picks, and I'll just lay out for you guys. Go ahead.
What?
Laying out means like I'm not going to talk. So go ahead. I'll lay out. You give me your official picks. That's going to be again. That's going to count against your record for know your own team.
Okay,
ahead.
I'm taking the Cowboys. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Okay, -6.5. I'm gonna temper it. I'm gonna take the Cowboys -6.5. That is +140. That's money, baby.
Jeremy.
And I'm keeping it conservative.
So I'm 2-0.
Damn.
I'm 2-0. And I called the Cowboys I called Tampa Bay by 3, and we lost by 2. And last week we covered. I called Cowboys regular spread. We're winning by 13. So I'm going Cowboys 12.5.
What? They give it
12.5. Let's go. Let's go.
Only,
Oh my
only
God.
fucking Cowboys fans would alter the line up just to prove
Yes.
a fucking point.
Tyler.
Unbelievable.
Watch the show, baby.
Flesh, when we're good, we
Fireworks.
know it.
I'm not gonna be able to watch all
Wait.
of it. I gotta go to bed, but I'll
Are we-
watch. I'll watch the first half.
Are we getting Billy from Oklahoma involved in this? Because she's the
Yeah.
Cowboys person, right? I'm curious what she has to say about Cowboys 12.5.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
considering she called Tampa Bay 10 on the first week.
No,
I don't know, Eric.
Billy's gonna jump on the train. She's riding with us.
oh, hold on. Let's not
She's riding
sway-
with us.
Let's not sway her.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
see. I'll give her a call.
Untempered spread.
Yeah, no, we got to get her take, and then we're going to tell her, hey, Jeremy over here chose 12 and a
No,
half.
I don't want to do it that way. I want to say, hey, would you be confident if the spread was minus 12 and a half? I don't want to persuade her.
compare it to
All right,
mine.
fair.
Minus 12 and a half or minus 6.5.
I'll let you guys explain it.
No. I don't know Billy. You know Billy. You have a personal relationship with Billy.
He's got her on speed dial.
I emotionally abused her son. Don't let me do it. She'll yell at me.
Here we go.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Billy. Looks like you're back to 1-1.
Well, that's a better place too.
Yeah. Hey, Cowboys play the Eagles on Monday Night Football this week. The line is the Cowboys are favored minus 3.5, and the total is 51.5. How do you feel about this game?
Well, our first home game, so I say our because Dallas is my team. So everyone should be pumped up. The crowd should be a big support. I think the Cowboys have to clean up a little bit. I mean, getting past the Chargers, they made a lot of mistakes. There were a lot of penalties. Oh my God, there were a lot of penalties in that game.
I think there's 21.
There were 20 penalties, but here,
I was
fun
close.
fact, I had to look it up. The record is 39 penalties.
For the Cowboys?
No, in 1976, between the Bucks and Seahawks, there were a total of 39 penalties in one game. I had to look. So
Well, that's
anyway.
that's way better. I thought you were saying that the Cowboys' personal best was 39 penalties. I was like,
Oh,
oh
no.
my God.
No. So anyway, I digress. I just thought that was a fun fact. That
I love that fact.
but the Eagles have been kind of hit or miss. I mean, they had the 49ers on the ropes and they let them off. So they've got some problems on their side as well. So what we know, week one, Cowboys showed us their passing game was really strong, and Zeke hit 85% last week. So that's holding. Against the Chargers, I think they showed they're not just a one-trick pony with rushing, with Pollard rushing for 109 yards. So I think if we can just keep the momentum going in both of those, it's going to be a good thing. A couple of things that did concern me about the game against the Chargers is at the end of the fourth on a third down, that clock mismanagement. What was that? I mean, that was.
I'll tell you what that is, Billy.
It was a terrible coaching mistake, is what it was.
I'm glad you brought this up. That's called the Mike McCarthy Bozo special.
No.
Well,
There was something wrong at SoFi Stadium.
No, that's where the finger pointing starts. The coach on the special teams is saying, "Oh, it was a different clock. I was watching a different clock," and McCarthy's like, "Yeah, and I was watching a different clock." So I'll just leave that where it is.
I don't like Mike McCarthy.
Maybe at AT&T Stadium we should put 13 clocks on the field, all with different times.
Well, just give them more of an excuse to have a bad coaching moment, I guess. But
how many?
Fortunately, pardon.
I was going to ask how many watermelons is Mike McCarthy going to smash before this game? Because do you know about this?
Watermelon smashing?
Okay,
no, I don't.
So
I do.
Mike McCarthy last year for one of the games in the division, I forget. I think it was the Eagles, and it was a big game. He got the crowd, or he got his team in the locker room, and he got them hyped up by smashing a watermelon like Gallagher. It was unbelievable. And they actually won that game.
Sounds like a mojo moment.
Doesn't sound like it takes much to entertain them then, does it?
I wish I would.
Watermelon smashing will get it. I'll send him a crate before the game starts.
Well, if you do, let me know, because I'll bet on the Cowboys then. If there's watermelons being smashed, I'm all in.
It's a Cowboy game. Well, the only upside of that whole debacle is Zerline hit the field goal.
Greg the leg.
However, it going to take more than a field goal in one game to redeem himself. So, I mean, he's had a lousy game. He's had a good game. And he better be back because Dallas released Hashrulahu from the practice squad. So he's all we have now. So there you go.
So would you say that you're taking the Cowboys minus 3.5 this week?
I'm going to take the Cowboys. I don't think Hurts can beat the Cowboys secondary the way Curse played last week and Kazee played last week. If they can keep that going, I really think we can beat them in the secondary. So yes, I'm taking Dallas on the spread.
Okay, now this is just about this is totally different, but we have you locked in for that.
Hold on. Time out. Hold on. Flesh, Billy just said something that made me want to kind of skew my spread down a little bit. AT&T Stadium, we don't do good there. So I'd like to piggyback off Jay.
Okay, so what they're talking about is Jeremy and Jay have they think they're so confident that they have ticked the spread up from minus 3.5 to minus 6.5. So they think the Cowboys are going to win by 7 or more.
That would be nice in a perfect world. I don't
She's
I
worrying
don't
me.
see it. Well, I don't see it. You know, there's still some injuries out there to be concerned about. I mean, you know, Cooper bruised his ribs, and hopefully having an extra day to heal will keep him in the game. Because with Michael Gallup out, we're starting all the depth we had there starting to kind of disappear a little bit. So, like I said, I hope we clobber them, but I'm not that confident.
Billy, I was so confident. I'll let you know before you reminded me that we're going to AT&T Stadium. I was so confident that I had the Cowboys minus 12.5. That's how confident I am in our Cowboys.
That's misplaced
Okay.
confidence.
Whatever you're taking, I want some.
So
I think it's making you very happy.
we like to make questionable picks. Mine is following the Cowboys blindly. Flesh is following Justin Fields into a burning house.
I'm getting so much. I'm getting so much
as-
shit.
As we say here in Oklahoma, everyone to their own choosing, said the old woman when she kissed the cow. So there you go.
I'm confused. Am I the cow or the old woman, Billy?
No, you're right. I'm not touching that anymore. I'm just saying.
All
That's
right.
fucking great.
Well, Billy, you're back to 1-1. Hopefully, you and the guys will get. Jeremy will go to 3-0. Jay will go to 2-1, and you'll go to 2-1 if the Cowboys can cover come Monday night. So, thank you, Billy. It's always a pleasure having you on.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
God, I love Billy.
I'll tell you
I
what.
didn't know if I'm the old woman or the cow.
God, I love Billy.
I'll tell you.
Honestly,
what.
she's so sound. You know what I mean? Like the things she's saying, give them a listen. You know what I mean? She knows what she's talking about.
She knows her team. She knows her team.
Yeah, and she keeps it real too. Like she's not
Jeremy-
gonna fluff it.
She's not going to alter it to 12.5.
Someone else.
Alec,
Six and
if
a
we're
half.
throwing sticks
6
and
and a
stones,
half.
if we're throwing sticks and stones, who's 2-0? You know.
Oh,
2-0.
okay.
Who called week one? Who called week one when everybody,
3-0.
the entire world, was against the Cowboys, and I called that game to a point, in the Cowboys' favor, actually, mind you.